There is no bigger indicator that elections are now 100% fought on the basis of culture war than what happened with the Teamsters Union. If you don't know, the Teamsters are a massive labor union that work across a ton of industries: construction, warehousing, transportation, and unions have traditionally held a lot of power in US elections. There are more than 14 million union members in this country, and unions often endorse presidential candidates, so they are very much catered to by politicians, which in theory is fine. Unions represent working class people, so there is nothing wrong with politicians saying, hey, please tell your union members to vote for us because we want to pass policies that are good for your members. That's politics. But back to the Teamsters. In 2022, Joe Biden released $36 billion to bail out the Teamsters pension. Had Democrats chosen not to do this, Teamsters would have seen their benefits decrease by 60%. That's the difference between retiring comfortably and working until you die. And guess what? Every single Republican voted against doing it. So you would think that the Teamsters would hate Republicans and be very loyal to Democrats right now, right? But no. In 2024, the Teamsters president gave a speech at the Republican National Convention and refused to endorse a Democrat for president. And in the election, Teamsters members voted overwhelmingly for Trump, 58-31. During the 2024 campaign, there was this narrative that economics was the reason that working people were turning to Republicans. It's groceries, it's gas, it's jobs. But I don't really think that's been true for a while. Aside from the fact that Republicans have always been worse for the economy on almost every metric, we can now see clearly the limit of economic support in the face of the culture war when we look at the Teamsters story. Non-college educated white men are extremely socially conservative. They vote Republican because they dislike brown people and they want women to be housewives again. They think trans people are scary and they miss when they could say the R word without judgment. That's literally it. People say that they want politicians to focus on housing prices and grocery costs and the fact that young people are worried they'll never be able to retire. But I don't think that's what people actually gravitate towards. It didn't matter that Democrats completely saved the Teamsters' retirement prospects while every Republican was opposed to doing so. They aren't voting on economics. They're voting on culture war bullshit. Republicans might send us barreling into a recession, but white guys will keep voting Republican because Republicans hate the same people as them. I don't know what the solution is. Maybe Democrats need to sneak some good economic policy inside of a Trojan horse of potent culture war slop? I don't know. It's worth a shot.